Catching spot prawns is one of our favorite activities here in Puget Sound. It is only open 5 days this year and only from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. There's a bunch of competition out here, so I will be using my favorite bait setup to beat the crowd. Then I will show you how I devein by the tip of the tail and how Sonya makes an amazing spot prawn feast. Are you ready?
Oh yes.
Well, let's do this.
Nice.
I've tried all sorts of different baits. I've tried mixing a slurry. I tried blending tuna. I've tried buying those pre-made baits, but those are all the big mess. And I find this works just as well in less mess, easy, and you can have lots of backup without having pre-made bait. So this is the way I do it. I'm using prawn bait pellet, except I've actually took them and grinded it up in a blender. The goal is to get into really small pieces so they flow quickly out of these bait cages. And along with that, we'll be using Friskies pate, ocean whitefish, and tuna dinner, any seafood pate, as long as pate works. Let's try to get it broken down instead of one giant chunk.
Gonna put it in the bottom of this first bait cage.
And now I'm gonna fill this with this crushed bait pellets.
And I'm gonna break up a second can of cat food while he's doing that.
I don't want to pack it, keep it a little loose so it'll start flowing out of the holes.
So sometimes we prepare the bait ahead of time and blend it together in a big container and bring it in a slurry. We found that this worked better actually, and it's a lot easier to prepare this versus bringing a big tub of liquidy mush.
What does that smell like?
Kind of like canned tuna and, I don't know, hamburger. It smells good to shrimp, which is what's important.
And that's it. I think that's shrimp right down there. See that cloud? Okay, I'm dropping. There we go. I'm using the floating line. So about halfway down, I'm gonna put a line weight on it just to help it sink. And then about 5 feet from the bottom of the buoy, I put another line to keep these below boat props. Okay, float number 1.
902. Hold up.
It's about an hour since we dropped our first pot, so we're ready to go pull.
Up.
Hit. First pot, jackpot.
Oh my god.
I can't lift the damn thing.
Oh, there's a lot of mud.
Oh, it's mud.
Yeah, it's mud. That's why it's so heavy.
But still a
not
heck of a lot of shrimp.
You want to? Super muddy. So many of them. I've never seen a pot this nasty before. Oh no, I don't think we're going to reset it. I think this is pretty good for our first pot. So we'll just rinse it and stack it, I think.
Well, how many are there?
I'm going to guess about 100 in here.
Got a pretty nice sized one here. I'm going to start by removing the head Gonna grab it in the center here and just twist the midsection from the head. Careful not to rupture all the guts in the head, and pull slowly out while twisting to try and remove the vein in one shot. It doesn't always come out, but it's very nice when it does. Like there, that's the whole vein. And it's all out, deveined, and beheaded. And then we just throw the head overboard and keep the tail.
Ready?
Hey, be good or I'll rip your head off.
I've worked in a restaurant where the guy next to me was chucking oysters a little too quickly and shoved the knife right through the palm of his hand. So I'll stick to beheading shrimp personally.
Nice.
Oh, very nice. Let me get it.
We're gonna have some ebi on the boat. I'm gonna show you guys how I devein these shrimp. The trick is, if you're willing to lose a little bit of tail meat, this section right here, you can actually just twist a little piece of the tail and pull the vein out through the little tail. And it almost always works.
Nice.
Did you get as much as you were expecting?
No, I got more because of the proximity to all the other pots. So yeah, I guess our bait just works that much better because that pot before us barely got any. So that boat before us, I mean. Oh, not as many, but still good. So this one's a little deeper, I think. Or actually, we set that one at 270.
Not too bad. Not too bad. What do you get? It's like 50 at least, I think.
Oh, at least.
No mud.
No mud. That's the best thing. Oh, cat food.
food.
Yeah.
I use cat food and grind up pellets.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, my first pot party at 100 over there. It's struggling.
Might be mud, might be shrimp. You never know. Yeah, that one we're worried that we're tangled with. So we're going to try and back up so we don't approach it as we get closer. Weight's coming up. Stop.
Yep, we're not tangled.
Oh, okay, let's
Oh,
take a break. Let's take an observation break.
oh nice.
Oh, sweet! Woo! Happy shrimp.
Oh yeah, we have it. Another limit in
Oh
here.
my god, this is the best I've ever seen.
I got my bait right.
You did good. Yeah, see, the easy bait's the way to go, I'm telling you.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, well over 100 in this one.
Holy crap! We don't even need our fourth pot.
No, we don't. I'm gonna keep them alive at home in a tank for them to purge all the cat food out of them, so I can eat the heads as well. It's a delicacy for Asians. That's why you can buy these live. But they're full of cat food right now, and I don't want to eat
You want
cat
cat food? That's not a delicacy.
The water was so flat and glassy on our way home, so we peeled some prawns in the back and prepared ebi, Japanese prawn sashimi with soy sauce and wasabi.
Okay, it's your first time trying shrimp fresh off the water.
Oh yeah, let's try it. All right, here we go. It's different than store-bought for sure. It's got a little more chewiness to it, and definitely a lot more flavor. Yeah, it's delicious. Highly recommend it.
Oh my god, they're orcas!
Before we head back to the kitchen, if you enjoyed this video, please help support us by liking and subscribe. We hauled our boat out and quickly headed home to move the live prawns to our live tank. Then, we'll prepare a prawn stuffed tofu puff and use the live prawns in a hot pot.
shrimp tofu puff. Such good shrimp. It's like a shrimp ball with tofu on the outside and juicy. It's amazing. The juice is dripping out. Spot prawn shrimp balls anytime we want.
That's why you keep me around. Make you spot prawn fish balls.
This is why we keep the spot prawns alive, to be able to put them in a super hot pot whole. The reason is I'm gonna pull this apart. Just gonna twist the tail off. You can see a little bit of that shrimp butter, kind of like crab butter around the tail in there. And all that shrimp juice in the head. So we're just gonna drink that. Such a deep seafood flavor without a lot of that crab butter, really intense flavor, but really good seafood soup flavor. And just like that, and then peel the tail. The first 3 come off in one piece. And just pull the tail out, just like that. A little bit of sauce. They're so much firmer when they've been dead for just a very short period of time because they start breaking down as soon as they're dead. This is the best way to enjoy spot prawns. If you can keep them alive for a couple of days so they purge and you can cook it whole, that's the way to do it, man. This is an amazing hot pot dinner with fresh whole live spot prawns that we kept in our fish tank.
And spot prawn and chives from our garden stuffed tofu puffs.
We hope you enjoyed shrimping with us and all the food that we made with the spot prawns. So follow us for more fishing, foraging, and cooking adventures on Fish, Forage, and Food. Cheers!